It's your favorite YouTube dealer. I appreciate you guys for stopping in. I wanted to dive into this. Joe Budden, Making a Murderer Part 1. And if I'm not mistaken, this is a diss at Drake that I never knew about. Because, again, for anybody that does not know, from about 2012, 2013 until 2018, 2019, when I started to do reactions, I didn't really listen to any music. I didn't pay attention to any beefs, any tracks. I literally just watched movies, TV shows, podcasts. I watched things like that. I watched YouTube videos. I wasn't really connected to music literally at all. I even stopped making music myself. I don't really know the reason why. I think it just kind of happened, and I was busy at work every single day. So there's a lot of things that went into it, but I didn't know that there was a point that Budden actually threw disses and shots at Drake. I remember way back in the day when Drake was like excited to meet Joe Budden, and that man used to rap like Joe Budden, to be completely honest with you. Like, he looked up to Joe Budden, utilized his style, then kind of found his own and stuff. And all these years later, I know that I've seen some back and forth with like clips of Joe talking about him on his podcast, but not really like throwing hate, just being honest about what he feels in different situations. I didn't know that it ever came down to a diss track though. So if there's more to this, you guys got to let me know. If Drake ever responded, please let me know, because I'm actually not familiar. But I wanted to dive into it given everything that's been going on with Kendrick, Drake. It's been diss track season, so I feel like this is the perfect time to go back and listen to some shit that I've missed. So I want to dive into this. Let's see what he's talking about. I might not understand all the references either, because if it's about certain shit that happened in that middle area period of time, I might just not be familiar with it. So we'll see what happens, but you guys can fill me in the comments.
I'm right here per your request, now you stuck in them shoes. No alliances with me can still fuck him too. Before we start, to the fans, I'm uncomfortable too. Stuck in the booth feeling like y'all cause I got love for the dude. But now my phone blowing up, they like what I'm gonna do. Show the world you shouldn't poke a man with nothing to lose. All of this just cause I wasn't in love with his views. Whatever happened, I just know they got me fucking confused.
Okay, so he said you shouldn't poke a man that's got nothing to lose. So I'm assuming that Drake got at him first. So whatever track that is, somebody's got to let me know down below in the comments.
My check. 1, 2, 1, 2.
I'm happy, I'm honored, I'm honored to be around you, man. This is the first time. Yo, come on. Okay, so I can't be honest on you.
Yo, you know what's funny is I feel like I watched that video back in the day. There was a video of them, and this might not have been this specific one that we're hearing now, but there was a video of them like outside of some apartment building or some building, and it was later at night, and it was Drake early in his career, and he was basically showing praise to Joe and showing love to him and all this other stuff. And it's wild to see that it turned into something completely different, because again, this man used Joe's style. He rapped just like Joe Budden at one point.
On your network here, I can't be honest to your fans and say I'm honored to be around you. We all used to listen to you, so I don't need to learn how to take compliments. Don't say that in vain. He's one of the best. You know that, right? What up? I said, don't say it in vain. You know he's one of the best.
Nah, that's how I'm
Look, enough of the sentimental crap. Cool if you into that. Fuck all of these subs, who they intended at. I won't believe it's me without forensic facts. They don't normally mention black when penning they raps, but then I listen back. I heard a pinch of sass, tender ass. Said he come around, he gon' get pinned to grass. I come around with 8 inch of the mat. I'm a wordsmith for real, you thought Quentin was bad. You made me proud, lad, but it seems my child mad. With all the clout that he grabbed, it's still doubts from his dad.
He said you thought Quentin was bad. Yo, that's wild. Yo, the Pendergrass bar, the Quentin worst. Woo!
Listen back, I heard a pinch of sass, tender ass. Said he come around, he gon' get pinned to grass. I come around with 8 inch of the mat. I'm a wordsmith for real, you thought Quentin was bad. You made me proud, lad, but it seems my child mad. With all the clout that he grabbed, it's still doubts from his dad. Look, this ain't promotion, you just emotional. No doubt you got Starbucks, all the Joe in you. Our parties rain lightning fast, just what Joseph do. A black cloud all over the 6, check the overview. You're so indirect, shit wasn't real clear. Either Jimmy acting or he really missed a wheelchair. What he don't know is we the most kindred of souls. I should've did this 2 Kendricks ago.
Either Jimmy acting, he really missed the wheelchair. Yo, that's wild. So it sounds like Joe Budden may have given some opinions on some things given that Drake has done or was doing or on his music, and Drake felt some type of way about it.
Lightning fast, just what Joseph do. A black cloud all over the 6, check the overview.
The Starbucks bar was hard too.
Shit wasn't real clear. Either Jimmy acting or he really missed a wheelchair. What he don't know is we the most kindred of souls. I should've did this 2 Kendricks ago. You wanna sing? Well, let's get it.
That shit hits different. I should have did this 2 Kendricks ago. Yo, that shit actually hits different now.
Shit wasn't real clear. Either Jimmy acting or he really missed a wheelchair. What he don't know is we the most kindred the souls. I should have did this 2 Kendricks ago. You want to sing? Well, let's get into the show. Commence my role. For Joe to see boys to men, we at the end of the road. I figure he that close to his death to know the reaper.
The Jodeci, ooh, that Joe, yo, Joe, listen, Budden was a beast. I feel like a lot of people don't realize this because they're so used to his podcast shit now, and that's how he blew up even more, and more people know him just for his opinion on things. But as a rapper, this man can rap.
Did this 2 Kendricks ago. You want to sing? Well, let's get into the show. Commence my role. For Joe to see boys to men, we at the end of the road.
Boys to men.
He that close to his death to know the reaper. The fitted sweats and old sneakers to float ether. Gas cause he can't old meek and them Joe deeper. Quick to put extension, a singer that's Mo Isha. Nothing about Rick Slick, but show what it sees in my crush from the same old piece as Mona Lisa. So how you calling out the lyrical gods? Your face light up when you see me talking miracle watts. Cause your words ain't saying a thing. I kill a gram without weighing a thing. Nigga, you baiting a king. Tell you the way to Golden State said it was team. Aubrey, you gotta make a shot. You won't play on the wing. Yeah, mic check, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Them call me a murderer. I never duck, just spray. I mean, never miss me aim. Never call me a murderer. There's some truth in that saying. Never call me a murderer. Nobody seen nothing. Nobody seen nothing. When I
Look
see
here, I just spit the facts. Raging aristocrat. Shooters hurt them words, wanna get rid of that. When they roll up, bet dude won't wanna live his rap. So see the 6 upside down and wanna switch it back. Wrath of a God sinner. I'm too real, I bet you star tender. I bet a mill, I bet a star tender. But since the OGs hove his.
Ooh, yo, that was dope. See the 6 turned upside down. I want to spin it back because 9, like.
Raps and see the 6 upside down and wanna switch it back. Wrath of a God sinner. I'm too real, I bet you star tender. I bet a mill, I bet a star tender. But since the OGs hove, here's what I wanna know. Ain't no real niggas allowed to fuck where I wanna go. Let's think it back to Jay. Now let's get back to Drake. Both too big to respond to all I have to say. Still with all this success.
Is that a shot at Jay as well? Hold up. Because he said that the Jay, now let's get back to Drake. Both too big to respond.
Just star tender. I bet a mill, I bet a star tender. But since the OGs hove.
I bet a mill. So, okay, hold up.
Too real, I bet you star tender. I bet a mill, I bet a star tender. But since the OGs hove, here's what I wanna know. Ain't no real niggas allowed to fuck where I wanna go. Let's think it back to Jay. Now let's get back to Drake. Both too big to respond to all I have to say. Still with all this success and all the accolades, the universe makes it so they come right back to me. Here's a reminder that we go way back. I mean, you know, for me the kid is practice over. I make these words flip as if they practice yoga. Okay, practice over, back to blacklist. Over, nothing personal. It's Red Reddington Sean. I don't work for you, still I'm doing the work for you. Payback, why is your reimbursing you? Metal wall behind his face, Sprite commercial. You might have made a mistake out of this one. Can't Bell Biv DeVoe your way out of this one, nah.
My man said, yo, metal bar behind his face, Sprite commercial him. They can't belt the Viv. Woo! Okay, yo, this dude, you did not want to diss with Joe Budden. Now, I didn't know that he had any issues with Jay either. So I feel like I missed so much in a certain period of time. You guys got to fill me in.
Might have made a mistake out of this one. Can't Bell Biv DeVoe your way out of this one, nah. Someone your damn campaign, the hammers rang. I just bought a new edition, you can't stay in the ring. Y'all say this soft nigga harder than that, I can't explain.
A lot of wordplay too. Brought the new edition. Right? Like, I ain't even got to say nothing.
I think he's so for real, I see candy rain. So Aubrey, when you sub real MCs, you get murdered. And since you signed to 5 Guys, makes you a
call me a
burger.
murderer. I never duck, just spray. I mean, never miss me aim. Never call me a murderer. Nobody seen nothing.
quick.
Nobody seen nothing.
I don't want to talk too long.
I
I think you misconstrued the boundaries of this relationship and this friendship, which in turn has caused me to do the exact same thing. I don't understand how you niggas, or how you in particular, how you can fuck shorty, and I dap you and say you a real nigga, and I critique your album and all of a sudden we sensitive. I don't understand how you new niggas work.
And he said, I don't understand how you could F Shorty and I dap you up. And then I critique your album and now all of a sudden you sensitive. Is he talking about his ex Tahiri? Because I remember that era of time. For those of you guys that have followed Joe and been around music for quite a while, I remember that time when he was with Tahiri, which was a very toxic relationship. But damn, did that girl have some cheeks on her. So I feel like knowing the way that Drake moves in the industry, especially now, I could almost guarantee that he was probably trying to get with her as soon as they weren't together anymore, because that's just the way that he seems to work. And I don't blame him. Like, I mean, you see flavors, you want to taste them. I get it. I totally get it. But it seems like that's where it's coming from. And Joe is saying, yo, listen, like you did that. I ain't even get mad at you. I dapped you up. Said, yo, but it is what it is. But then I critique your album and all of a sudden you sensitive. Like, how are you sensitive over that when I wasn't sensitive over something that was way more serious than, you know what I'm saying?
Maybe I'm out of touch with the rules of today's society.
I feel
I'm
that
clear
way.
on all that. But let me paint who I am before I allow another nigga to do it for me. I'm from the school of pussy don't get me punch drunk. Maybe it's different in the city you come from. Look, I'm from the school of these hoes belong to everybody. No celeb exempt, goes for everybody. So when I seen you fuck shorty, not a bitter bone in me. I ain't think I had to handle the plan, said I'm aware. Have fun, understand that it's fam. Told that to you and not her, that's just the man that I am, my nigga.
Yo, his words and ability to address shit in music is so dope. So yeah, that's got to be what he's talking about. Unless there was another girl that Budden dated at some point, because again, I didn't follow a lot of shit through, you know, so many years. But he's basically saying, listen, I live by the code of like, a hoe is a hoe. Like there's nobody off limits, especially when it comes to celebrity shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just, it is what it is. Fam is fam. A girl is a girl. So on and so forth. So I let that shit go. That's the era I'm from.
I seen you fuck shorty, not a bitter bone in me. I ain't think I had to handle the plan, said I'm aware. Have fun, understand that it's fam. Told that to you and not her, that's just the man that I am, my nigga. He's got no respect. All cause you call me for the whole check on every hoe you check. That makes sense. Bad bitches, that's what Joe do best. And I was the man around these parts when they ain't know you yet. Which kinda makes me your OG in Toronto. And I ain't charged once, that's for free in Toronto. I'm unsure how that came to be in Toronto, nigga. I don't even be in Toronto. When it rains, it pours. All that mean dog, please get a poncho. Subs fell short like a free throw from Rondo. So Rudy Gay so mean with all the button threats. As soon as we shoot at King, DeMarcus Cousins next. But shit is truly a movie. You started a trend being a groupie for groupies. Me, I shoulda had Bria in the coop and outer way before you ever wrote an interlude about her.
He said, yo, you made it a trend to be a groupie for groupies. Yo, that's wild.
So mean with all the button threats. As soon as we shoot at King, DeMarcus Cousins next. But shit is truly a movie. You started a trend being a groupie for groupies. Me, I shoulda had Bria in the coop and outer way before you ever wrote an interlude about her. So who you playing with, clown? I'm first shift at the bars. Only means I already made them rounds. But they say that he the best MC and best flower. He cook better than me, but you love my leftovers. Fire the kill shot, the fire's still hot. Word to your Versace velours, the Kyra still got. You playing chess with the chrome of the pump. Let it blast, check her pass. Should've known from the jump. So whatever you want, roll. Executives got.
Yo, like, checkered pass, should have known from the jump. Like all these little. There's so many things that I didn't even stop and talk about that were like that, because there's just so much in this. There's just so much in this. Budden is a mother. He's a beast. I don't want to swear too much because they'll flag me for ad suitability, but.
Wrote an interlude about her. So who you playing with, clown? I'm first shift at the bars. Only means I already made them rounds. But they say that he the best MC and best flower. He cook better than me, but you love my leftovers. Fire the kill shot, the fire's still hot. Word to your Versace velours, the Kyra still got. You playing chess with the chrome of the pump. Let it blast, check her pass. Should've known from the jump. So whatever you want, roll. Executives got your soul. Sedatives, I'm repetitive with those. Records show for regular Joe. Selling records was never the go. I never sold records. I kept records of what was sold. Might have made a mistake out of this one. Days long, can't trace songs your way out of this one. So don't worry yourself. And before I go, fuck a record label. I appear courtesy of myself. It's Joe.
Yo, that shit goes hard. This is one of those ones where I feel like I got to listen to a couple of times, because there's definitely some shit in there that I didn't catch. There's some shit that there's so much that was going on that I didn't stop for every single bar. But then there's also some stuff that I didn't know the context behind. So I would need to look up and have a better understanding of it. But you guys got to let me know down below in the comments. This shit went hard. I ain't know that this man completely murdered Drake back in the day. Because this shit, no, bro. Nah, like this man cooked Drake's boots. Did Drake ever respond to this? It seems like it wasn't a full-on diss that came before this. It might have just been Drake throwing some sub shots, because like he said multiple times, and there's something about subs and him being mad and getting sensitive and all that kind of shit. But this also says part 1. Is there a part 2? Y'all gotta fill me in. Give me some more details because I want to check some more of this shit out. This shit crazy. Yo, Budden was one of my favorite rappers. Still is overall. I just wish that he kept rapping. I just feel like he had a talent and a way of putting words that a lot of people then didn't have. I think he was ahead of his time. Nothing but respect. Appreciate you guys. I'll catch you in the next one, homies.